you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
You know? It's like what's that thing? I don't know. I think I don't know, I guess I'm just not able to figure out what that word is, but hey,
It's so nice to de-stress.
maybe if we all think hard enough, if we all put in all of our faculties together, maybe, just maybe, we can figure things out. Or something like that. I don't know. Ooh, there we go. We got audio now. Clear my throat out a little bit. A 1, a 2, a skiddy diddly do. Hello. Hello, how are you? My name is harukazekitsune and you are watching live on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Never really have anything interesting or important to say. I just say whatever the heck comes into my head. So, how are you? If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, and turn on bell notifications so you know when we go live. If you're over on Twitch, don't forget to follow and turn on notifications so you know when we live. I ran out of breath. But, you know what I didn't run out of? Good times and good vibes. Okay. We're back anyways, we're back. So I've been doing my dailies, collecting materials, leveling up. Ganyu is level 90. She's pretty powerful at this point. I think I can already use this team and not worry too much about dying. Mabuika level 80. Katina's on this team, but she is right now. And then we've got Shilonin over here with level 80 as well. Everybody in this team, well, not including Katina, is already leveled up to the max. Mabuika needs to be ascended once more, and I've been working on trying to get the final goodies. She's almost there. She's almost there. Oh, hold on. I'm switching over to live audio. There we go. Anyways, Mabuika's getting there. She's very powerful. Look at her. It's very powerful. One more ascension level, and these are the bane of my existence. And then I had to level them up to level 90, 90, 90, and then 90. And then the only other one left will be Benny. Anyways, where I was going was that I've been trying to collect the materials I need, level up items and whatnot. And while I was doing that, I kind of walked into the quest area and activated the cutscene. So that happened. Luckily,
you want me on your team?
I did decide in that moment to to record it. So real quick, I'm gonna show in the recording that part of the cutscene. Let me pull that up real quick. I don't know, just because like I don't want to miss out on that. Oh yeah, I parted my hair today, the center part. Man, I have anxiety to the max, right? I am an anxious very socially awkward person, right? And so I went to get my haircut done, right? And I go in, and it's been a while. And even the lady that cuts my hair, she's like, "Oh, it's been a while." Like, yeah, no, it's been a couple months. Also, I never know what to say when I go to get a haircut. I never know what to say. Oh, by the way, good evening. Welcome to the stream, Sabuki Sensei. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. But anyways, so I never know what to say. And like whenever I'm asked, how do you want your hair done? I'm like, can you cut it short? You know, and they're like, oh, do you want this? Do you want that? I'm like, yeah, like that's literally my response. I never know what to say because I never learned anything about haircuts, so I have no idea what to ask for. This time, I think I spent 2 hours researching hairstyles. I literally researched hairstyles. Oh, hold on.
Point.
Pause it. Sorry, here you go. That was the recording from before. Anyways, so I did the 2 hours of research. I finally go there, and I've been trying to figure out like how I want my hair. So the last time I had my haircut, I had like a side sweep kind of thing where like this side was longer than this side. So this side was like super long, but it was because I was comb it over to the side, right? But I didn't like that though. I didn't like one side being bigger than the other side because I am OCD about symmetry. Anyways, so I didn't want that, and so I decided to go with the middle part. Like I was even asking my friend, like, what should I go with? And then I decided middle part. Okay, fine. So I got the middle part this time. Anyways, so I go to the place. I did my research. It's been months. The lady says, "Oh, it's been a while." Like, yes, it's been a while. I need a haircut. And then she was like, "Oh, you have braces. Why don't you get your braces?" And it hit me in that moment. I hadn't been to get a haircut for 5 months, almost half a year. Now my hair was getting really long to the point that I was like in my eyes, like whenever it was down, and like this side was like all the way down right here. It was long, and but it was okay because like I would always comb it to the side, so even though it was long, it didn't look long because I always had it to the side. But it had been almost half a year. Now, why did it take me so long to go? Because I was constantly anxious of having to tell them how I wanted my hair. So, yeah, it really hit home when she said that about my braces, and I realized it'd been almost half a year since I'd gone to get a haircut. But yeah, so I got it done, and I got a middle part this time. I'm liking it because it's symmetrical. My forehead's on display though. I had to make sure to avoid showing a cut, you know, a cut, you know, how you doing, cut. So I have to always avoid that. Anyways, yeah, that's my haircut story. I always do also get my eyebrows done. My mom was the first one that recommended that I always get done. Actually, I need to get my eyebrows done again. I like it. It's very relaxing. Okay, now with that out of the way, like I said, I did walk into the cutscene for the quest, and I had a bit of a cutscene, so I recorded it so that I could have it here. Which one is it though? It's not the one. Hold on. I have to pull up the thing. Where is it? Which one is it? Oh, there we go. It's gonna be a one-time deal, so I don't need to save this. It's probably gonna pop up right now. Media player? That's the one. There it is. Okay, so this is me recording the cutscene I gotta. I'm just gonna do this. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. This is on the fly. This is happening live. Check it out. Holy cannoli. This is what it looks like. Okay. There. Okay. I'm gonna shut up and let my past self talk. So, past self, take it away. The people behind you warriors from your tribe. Something bad happened to them.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there?
Oh dear goodness.
I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
Oh god.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Alright. Okay.
The abyss. The abyss is coming.
Okay.
There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
Alright, well, they're having a mental breakdown.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Did he just draw his weapon? Oh.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor.
Clearly.
They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
What could have caused this? Do you have any idea?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
Well, that's clear.
According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions.
Yeah, clearly. Look at that guy. He's ready.
We've
Yeah,
never
Jane.
seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy thought?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After
Oh,
consulting our
meet
ancient
Sauron.
legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
No. That was Sauron.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat though?
Yeah.
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
I could try to help.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
Why not?
It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
Well, I did my best.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Well,
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
well, no, but what can we do? Of course not.
What is it, Iansan?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. Environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable. Haru, Paimon, I will talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried. We don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But won't know until we try. Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them. Following Iansan's command, the crowd disperse. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? Iansan's got the right makings. Back to you, Haru. And we're back to the future. Yeah, that was earlier. So I accidentally walked into that, how do I close this? Oh. I walked into that cutscene by accident, so I had to record it for the future. And I did. And now we're in the future. Movie magic. Okay. So now that we're in the future, let's get right into it. Oh, hold on. I need to delete that. Hold on. Delete. Hi. Here we go. And now, without further ado, let's head straight into the future. Let's go help Iansan. Let's help Iansan. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, wait, can I just teleported? Yeah, probably.
Next on the agenda.
So all those warriors went nutso because of Sauron. Oh. Hello, Atoko. Mentally ill person. Atoko. Atoko. Atoko toko toko. Alright, calm down. Found him. Hello? Can you hear me?
So cold. I want to go home.
Okay. Just wait a little longer, and we'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help.
Huh?
When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood. Iansan's got the plan.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
Doesn't look like it's working. It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No, please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
And who's Duarte? Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start here. Let's ask around and see what we can learn. Okay, finding out who Duarte is. Start with that guy. That guy looks like he knows something.
the engines!
My friend. Is he any better?
Well, not exactly. We're working on it. But I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him.
Oh.
He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface.
So it's like they're having
It was
nightmares.
pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion.
Ooh.
He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Well, maybe we don't need the real Duarte. What did Duarte look like?
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
We just need to impersonate him. Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Alright, time to get to work. Duarte. Duarte. Like saying, there's a bunch of fun names. Otoko. Duarte. Like those. Duarte. Otoko. It's not really a big deal, but I just like the way they sound. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a viewpoint here. Nice. Whoa. That definitely looks kind of Mount Doomish. That's giving me Mount Doom feels. All right, summoning. Oh, hello. Here we go. Oh. I'm a certified Kuchisaur pilot.
How are you feeling?
Duarte?
I just realized my dog is barking outside and I have the window open, so I imagine that barking's coming out loud and clear through the mic. Oh, then she stopped. Step forward. Never mind, she did stop.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Let's hope so. Shh. Now. Tap his head with your claw, let out a loud roar, push him lightly from behind. Go with that.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
That's the idea.
Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this.
It's very sweet.
We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way.
Is he
No.
going to?
Wait. I failed.
Crap, I think it's getting worse. Oh no. He's getting suspicious. Slam him hard. Cabedon? Little shock therapy never hurt.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte.
Uh-oh. He's found out. Cheese it.
How did I get here? Who are you people?
Otoko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
You explained the situation to Atoko. Me or
You went through
Iansan?
all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's fun being a Kuchisor. None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. Skyly, we'll leave him to you. Take care of the kid. Looks like there was a little bit of a couple of words there. Gamer5, welcome to the stream. We just saved one guy from his mental breakdown. Now let's go save another one. Is this the guy with the big hammer? No, it's the girl with the teeth. I'm not gonna lie. Her mental breakdown kind of creeps me out. She's going on about teeth in her stomach and then eating everybody and Okay, well, let's help her out.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. Gosoidoth has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back.
Oh, well, here we go.
Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
All right. Iansan, you take care of this one.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Atoko.
You think?
She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Also, Atoko needed a Kuchisor. What the heck are we gonna do for her? Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the abyss? Or maybe Atoko? It's some deep-rooted fear. And the abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before, let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Iansan, I heard you cured Atoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief Mutota, perfect timing. I was just looking for you. Wanted to ask you some questions. You explain what you did to cure Atoko as you...
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties.
Story of my life.
Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy.
Time to talk about your traumas. Let's go. Trauma, what is it called? Trauma dumping? Trauma something. Whatever. Let's do this.
Iansan, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Oh? Yes. I get the feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this part.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
I guess it applies both ways? What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the abyss.
Ah, it's a family affair kind of deal, huh?
She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them.
That's metal.
Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you.
So she's kind of mentally broken, is what you're making
She
me
became a
understand.
completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
It was always there. Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing the pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong. She never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then
Quali?
I think he's already figured it out.
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Polly?
Show me the monster that hurt you!
Okay.
I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Good kid.
Family?
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on, Chief Mutota. Looks like Ochita is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
The Abyss isn't indestructible. You've defeated countless monsters already.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Gogeta.
I think you just need to fight it one more time.
Fight it? One more time?
One more time. Good idea. Haru, her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself. And we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although, that also means finding an Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great. Then let's go right now. Kochita, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Alright, then stick gloves. Let's go. I think her Quali is going to probably play an important role in this one. Teleport here. And then fly. And dive. Oops. I said dive. What the heck? Oh, hold on. What the heck? Am I missing something? Hold on. Hold on. Is this just broken? There we go. Why wasn't it doing that in the beginning? Uh-oh. I just realized I'm not in my Nahida team. Down him. Let's get started. Okay. Everything all right, Kochita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first, but I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them!
She about to go feral on them?
As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood,
Close my
the
window.
sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Stand your ground and protect those you love. I can get behind
Stay
that.
away from my brother!
Come on. Hold on. Come on, Shiloh.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
No touching.
Ah, get off the wall!
I'm going in! Bring it!
Oh gosh, stop getting on the wall. Jeez Louises.
Pyroclastic surge!
Where'd he go?
I can do this. I have to do this.
Hello there.
Access denied.
Where'd he go?
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Born of ice and frost.
I missed.
Everybody stand back! Wrath from the sky!
Access denied. Go away! Glaze over. No touching.
One more. I'm getting there. Haha. Just getting there. The team's getting there. Needs some more work, but it's getting
Where
there.
are the rest? Where are they hiding?
You defeated them already. I don't think they're coming back. That last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight.
You devoured them.
No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
And you'll do it again.
She's back to normal.
Oh, yeah.
What just happened?
Therapy. That's what happened. You explained the situation to Kochida.
That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that.
It's not embarrassing. You did an awesome job.
I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
True bravery isn't not being afraid of something. It's acting even despite the fear. Which means you're probably one of the bravest persons around. It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Alright, then we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding area for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes our fears never truly leave us. But tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there will be better days to come. Spoken like a true leader, Iansan. Alright. That's patient number 2. What the heck? There we go. Let's go see the next one. This was the big guy with the hammer, wasn't it?
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Iansan.
Word gets around.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
Huh? Oh. Keep going.
So I'll...
Okay.
Kochida's getting better too.
Oh, everyone's just talking about things. Okay.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
Koichi? That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Traveler. Haru? Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, huh? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, we've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war. Well, you helped a lot too. You got them through the initial stage of panic.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never forget. I'll never get it. Might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time, but if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Iansan's like a coach, I don't know, Iansan's like some kind of coach. I don't know how else to put it. Just like when I told you eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. That's why Paimon is against it. I probably feel the same way. In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of blazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once. In fact, sometimes stopping cold turkey can actually be really bad for you.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So, everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people who were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So, I began to break problems down into smaller parts. In facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday. Well said. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow.
Do it.
Today. Paimon will start today.
She won't start the kale juice.
You're amazing, Iansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
Gotta share the power. I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you've faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Iansan, bad news. Okotland is out of control.
Oh boy. Stay calm. I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on. Let's go see him. The big dude with the giant hammer? Oh boy. I could have just fast traveled. Yeah, sometimes a little walking's good for the cardio. Uh-oh.
What are you doing, Okotland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
Uh-oh.
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end.
I think we're gonna have to fight him.
Careful! He's not himself!
Okotland!
Get back. I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go. Time to fight.
Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst! Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's ride.
Oh gosh. Get off that.
Wrath from the sky.
No touching.
Ah. Oh gosh.
All right.
Come on, give me that. That burst.
Light of the blazing sun. Let the mountain's veins boil.
Born of
Mom, Dad are gone. This is my final battle!
Come on. Where? Oh gosh. Where's this weak point? not his chest. I imagine it's his head.
Bring it! Wrath from the sky! No touching!
There we go. Of course,
Please,
Nahito would have
son,
taken this guy out
You've got
quickly.
to stop. You can't keep going like this. Wretched monsters.
He's still out of it.
Give me my family back.
All right, calm down.
Look, Uncle Lan! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you!
You gotta do that whole thing where you run up to him and hug him. You know, that's how you can calm someone going through a mental breakdown.
Get out of my home. I'll never forgive you.
Uh-oh. Watch out!
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine.
Holy cow, please don't die.
Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Well, clearly, but he's also gonna kill you if you don't do something. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. Got him.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Oh, Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. We can't keep him unconscious forever. We need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
ACS?
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
How you doing, Capitano? I was wondering when you'd show it up.
Huh? That voice, it's...
El Capitano. So, you've seen this illness before.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people.
It's not irreversible. I already fixed a couple people.
The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases.
That sucks.
This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
All right.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush. Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine!
Oh boy.
Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
At the father's request, Iansan accepts the draft from the captain and quickly gives it to Okotlan.
Monsters!
Alright, well, looks like he's finally calming down.
What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
What? The captain's name? He almost said it.
Capitano is fine.
He almost said it. We almost had it.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime.
Wow.
Time to go, son. Can you stand?
He's huge. He's bigger than the captain. Oh, he's asleep. I'll help you carry him back. Haru, let's meet up later. Well, as the crowd disperses, the captain hands a few more doses of medicine to the guards so that the remaining warriors can be cured.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Thank you. You saved the day.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Yeah, I noticed.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Natlan hasn't forgotten you either. Why don't you want to use your name from 500 years ago? Looks like a sore subject.
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple.
Alright, shoot.
That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
Did you, though? Well, I guess you did. What I meant to say was, like, that was in the past. This is now. Just let it go, man.
That's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
Exactly.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
From the shadows. Like a certain... Okay.
Like with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
That's pretty metal.
That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
You and us both. No matter the cost. No matter the sacrifice. Huh. That sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
Well, hold on. I went ahead and closed my window. The soul that possessed Auroron. Scuthrin, wasn't it? Oh.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
And so it's back to the same old, same old. I hate you, you hate me, so we try to kill each other, something like that?
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around you.
Probably, yeah.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Ooh, question time. All right.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Of course, that'd be your question. Actually, there is something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Could the captain know something about the Ruler of Death? Why not get this opportunity again? I should ask. Ask about the Ruler of Death.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Please, elucidate. Whoa. The curse of immortality. I don't know what I expected, but this is...
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
Let me guess. It looks like death itself.
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
I feel like he kind of looks like Ghost Rider, like just like a skull. Pretty metal. Hey, Haru, Paimon. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt anything. After helping Akatlan back home, went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Science of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently, Shilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of the Pilgrim's Chronicle, the device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now.
Awesome.
Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Aces. Alright, well, here goes death itself. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now. Right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
Feel like we're getting there, though. Took up his mask. That's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal, showing us his true face.
They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Mabuika's been hydrating and maintaining her youthful appearance, whereas the Capitano,
Next on the agenda.
hell, he doesn't look so young anymore. Am I on the wrong side? Yeah, let's teleport over there. Do I? I do have an achievement. Can I get a wish? Oh, we do have some wishes, don't we? Do we? Should. At least like 1 or 2, right?
It's so nice to de-stress.
I have 4. Okay, and then 2 of these. I'm gonna do a few wishes. Just standard wishes, but let's see if we gain them. No. 1 more. No. I don't know. Moving on. Nope. Where the heck are we supposed to go? Here?
We're way behind schedule.
There we go. Here's everybody.
Sure took your sweet time.
I was sightseeing.
Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Whoa, everyone's here!
The whole squad.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
Oh, so very much.
I brought candy and cookies to share.
Ooh, chocolate chip.
Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Ah, just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Pretty smooth. Kind of sweaty.
Huh. To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up.
Pretty big deal.
A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Wait, why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name.
Oh.
Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
Hi.
Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Ancient name. Ancient name.
Sorry I'm late.
No, Cheska.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first. I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Ah, shucks. I'd deserve most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the collective plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor. And we were just doing our part. We're glad everything worked out.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Like something big's about to happen, not just an ancient name creation. Might just be me.
All right, then to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Don't start growling.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
Yeah, all the nice things.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved.
Yeah, I guess that's true. What if they decide to say some mean stuff?
It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
Fair enough.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the travelers, so she has to make up some excuse.
So, Paimon. I don't think that's the same thing.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
All right.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
I don't know what that is.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it?
Well, we've been traveling together for even longer.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Eh?
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natland.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story.
You are the coup de grace.
Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Despite Shilonen's assurance, quite a lot of time seems to pass. Knowing Paimon, I can imagine. That took longer than expected. Did something go wrong?
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Heck yeah. Quest completed. 7 nations. Now we really are the traveler. In here. Oh. Just that. Wait. Does it do something? Oh. The Hand of Uezo. Strength and power extend to all who are lonely. Okay.
If you lie on the grass, you...
Ooh. That makes 5 wishes.
feel the heartbeat of the world.
Wait for 2 days. That's gonna be the final one, isn't it? That's crazy. I'm about to be caught up with the main line Archon quest? What? Time sure flies. It took an entire year. Again, I don't skip cutscenes, so maybe that also took what reason why it took so long? And boop. Okay.
Just got a message from Moika. She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow.
So we fast forward in time just so that we can go to sleep. All right, I guess we'll go take a nap.
Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
Special moment, come on. Oh, that makes 6 wishes. We're almost at a temple. boom. Boom, 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 boom. Don't want to do a 6 pull. I want to do a 10 pull, so we're gonna have to wait. What? All right. Tune, 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 tune. Oh, look at that Saurian. Look, they're sitting at a cafe. Yeah, personally, I just sleep in shorts. It's a lot more comfortable. Especially in this Texas heat. You slowly fall asleep to the sound of Paimon snoring. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'd be able to sleep with that much snoring next to my head. Buddy? Where am I? Is this the Night Kingdom? How did I get here? It was just, I feel dizzy. Like I can't think straight. Let me try to take a look around. Okay. Fog is so dense. This area is in really bad shape. That means the ley lines are in an even worse state than the last time. Uh-oh. Once we finally defeat the abyss, will this place go back to normal? Even though it's been getting ravaged for hundreds and thousands of years. I guess I just keep going straight. Wait, a wall of light? I can't believe something like this. Hold on. Those things at the foot of the light, what are they? I think those are souls. They're trying to get through. Do we really want to do that? I don't think we do. When I passed through the wall of light, it felt like my whole body was frozen. I guess the Lord of the Night's protection can't reach this place. The cold and darkness are suffocating, and all I hear are cries of exhaustion and pain. How long have these souls existed in torment? Much longer before it ends. Huh? There's someone here.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers.
What is the captain doing here? What is he saying?
One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
He's trying to invade with the souls of his dead soldiers? Doesn't sound good.
Morning, traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
So, it was a dream? I can barely remember it. Everything that happened seems so hazy. Trying to remember is giving me a headache.
Just shake it off, traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moika today.
Oh, yeah. Incandescent Ode of Resurrection. Chapter 5, Act 5. Ring. Can I just teleport? Oh yeah. Most definitely. I don't want to walk all the way over there. Real quick, I got some level up items. How about Shilonin? Oh, level 1 up. Bawika!
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Malika!
What's up?
Oh, Shilonin and Sweet Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Awesome.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
I brought it with me.
Perfect. Could I take a look?
Sure thing.
Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part.
All right.
Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me
Alright.
to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom.
That sounds
That
worrisome.
will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon?
I'll start getting ready. Won't be a problem.
Wait, but...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought. And Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important.
Okay. And...
But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
Just trust us. We have to be the ones to do this.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The Sacred Flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
I guess so.
The most important? Really?
That way, it'd be like we're still together. Or I'll always remember how much you care about me. It'll be just like fishing with you cheering me on.
That's right. Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
I'm trusting in you, Paimon.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus. But I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Oh.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
All right.
Good luck, you two.
And they're off. Create the bestest name ever.
What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest.
I feel like I've been resting this whole time.
Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Still, if things haven't returned to normal, resting isn't my style.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
And what about you?
This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Ooh, a masterpiece.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually.
Oh.
I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good.
Just do a bunch of stick figures.
It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
Life keeps on lifing.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
Well, we'll leave it to you. We'll
All
leave
right.
you to it then.
Let's go our separate ways for now.
I'm expecting a masterpiece.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else.
You and me both, Paimon.
Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
Uh-oh.
There you are.
There I am.
We made it!
Are you so out of breath? Is something wrong?
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all.
You're gonna give me a heart attack.
The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Alright, well, fair enough.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Paimon, I think they're talking about a party.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the table full.
You had Paimon at a feast.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it.
You had me
won't be
at
disappointed.
meat.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Didn't you just say we need to live up to our little title as adventurers?
Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor! If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing! It's our fault for not telling you earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there.
Alright, well, like I said, you had me at feast.
Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did you think of something?
I mean, why don't we invite Malvika?
Huh? Isn't she painting?
I'm sure she'd like some meat.
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon, after all. Maybe it's not our place.
Nonsense.
We might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor, too.
Then
So
who's
you're-
gonna be the one to invite her? All of us, of course.
Where'd she go? It's like back here, right? Yes. Knock knock.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for a feast.
A bunch of num-nums with a lot of drinks.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on. Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account.
She just wants to have a good time with everyone around her.
I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh yeah, Paimon can see that. Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
What about your painting?
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
See the painting. Oh, I thought I was gonna pan and see the painting. Quest location is currently involved. Oh man. Ah. Profits a pop area characters occupied by the quest. Eh. Yeah. Little thingy thing. Biscuits. Let's try to get rid of it. All right, time to show up in style.
Try and stop me!
Booyah! Huh? You, Minanui. Seriously, there's no getting through to Paka. Doesn't understand my musical ideals at all. What happened? What are these musical ideals you speak of? Oh, you're a traveler? Greetings, call me Milanui. I'm a musician. If you've been to oh god, what is it with these names? Shio Kuikad let's call it Shochi. Sochi Kuisa right. If you've been to X Records? Sounds kinda weird. If you've been to X Records, you'll have seen my records in the pop music section. They contain all that I understand of pop itself. It's just that Haka doesn't understand me at all, and insists that my music resembles kiddie music more than it does pop. No matter what I say, he wants my records placed in the children's section. I mean, yes, children do like my songs, and some parents do buy them as gifts for their kids. But in truth, children are the keenest listeners, and there's a lot of them in Tribe anyhow. So, if my records are so popular amongst the kids, I should have a spot in the pop section. That does make some sense. You could consider it children's pop. Right? I knew Vaga was just being his usual ignorant self. No more. Once I'm done writing this new song, he'll have no choice but to admit how impressed he is. Not that I trust his taste in music anymore, though. Anyway, Traveler, how familiar would you call yourself with music? Do you play any instrument? It's fine if you just sing or hum. I'm as musically versatile as they come. Awesome. In that case, I'm sure you'll understand my philosophy of music. Someone like you is exactly who I need if I'm to create this all-new jam. Don't worry, I'll have a most ample reward ready. It'll be well worth your while. Alright then, just use your intuition and tell me, what should I do first to create an excellent piece of music? Well, we should hear from customers first. Try gathering some sound samples. Sounds. Oh, do you mean to say that we could sample the sounds of nature and use them directly in the songs? That does sound like a good idea. Yes, very good indeed. See, I knew you were a sharp shovel. Come on, let's get going. Wait, you're not bringing anything with you? Of course not. Or are you expecting me to drag a gramophone around out there? Don't worry, we're just gonna see what sorts of sounds we can use. Duck flapping its wings, for instance, or the splash made as a koalasaurus hits the water, or the rumbling footsteps of Tepilosaurus walking. Once we've selected our targets, I'll make the preparations to take those sound samples. That's all for later. As for the here and now, let's head out. Time's a-wasting. Oh, biscuits. Do I really have to? Let's try them another time. Let's go see the party. Mina, there's been another delivery.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
Just like the other. They heard about the feast and wanted to. Just like the others. They heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the...
Now she's about to have a crazy mental breakdown!
Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary.
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries.
Yes,
There's
you
no
don't
way
say.
we can use all this stuff.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for ya.
So, you remember that nickname?
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck.
Oh, shucks.
Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with the Pyro Archon. It was my idea.
Yeah, Blika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
I feel like we probably should have said something.
Oh.
Probably should have talked about this sooner.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
I kind of already guessed it, I bet.
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe. What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
So, you already knew?
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up. Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears.
She would have wanted a party.
Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Oh, I feel kind of weird not doing nothing.
Drag me.
There they go.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
Oh.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you.
Immediately down to business.
I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
Well, that's probably not going to be small anymore.
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering. I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
I mean, we are the guests of honor.
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Time for a casual stroll with the Archon herself. A little bit of a date. Buddy. Dude, hot springs are the best. Oh. Not anymore. This area reached. Chat with your friends and wait for the feast to begin. Iansan's over here. Iansan. Oh. Hello. Always hard to get into the voice. Hello, you guys. Sorry for the wait. We're still setting up the venue. Hey, did I say you could take a break? Keep pushing. This is the home stretch, and then we get a feast.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work's pretty much done, but I've discovered a lot more people with abyssal corrosion syndrome in the process. We'll call it ACS. So I've been compiling patient records while helping them overcome the hallucinations. Thanks to the captain, we have the draft of lucidity for the worst cases.
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
Doctors at the stadium aren't too busy?
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Understood, Archon. Although I'd like to continue helping out with the treatment, I can't let everything I've learned go to waste.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Well, knowledge is power, after all. And Iansan is power herself. Nice. We've got Chaska. Oh. There she is.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah.
She's thinking about Koichi.
It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Communication is key. Moving on. Kenich. He's got that very deep and moody kind of tone. Not like everybody else. Trying to get into his voice. Kind of like this? Sort of. Not really. This box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
What have you been up to? Well, everyone's busy rebuilding the tribes, so there's not a lot of Saurian hounding work out there. But the Pyro Archon assigned me a special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenich to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Just like a detective. I only have tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kenich.
I'm doing fine for now. The team searching for the fallen need help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it will be to piece things together.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Just doing my part.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast.
But
Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's
yes.
okay.
Ororan.
Over later too.
Oh, Mother Granny, Archon. I swear, I've been on my best behavior recently.
You just called me Granny?
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've gotta realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore, so my life is back to normal. growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and other Granny, right?
I don't like that.
You're going to become great heroes. And the most I
I'm
can
not that
do is
old.
weave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
What does he call Aether? Granddaddy? Ugh.
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
Hey, Auroron, I'll let you listen to my music playlist later. There's a song there. You'll probably like it. Linkin Park, Somewhere I Belong. Check it out.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
Just do what you think is right.
Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
Also, I'm not that old. Anybody else? Oh, it's Kachina.
Rev the engines!
Oh, yeah.
Milani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, ice.
I guess ice with juice is okay. I was thinking milk. Ugh. Ice with milk? Who does that?
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready.
It's a big pot.
How? Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula will not tolerate this stifling hut. We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Oh, great.
Summer.
Now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahau is on the run. Help me catch him.
Okay.
Little
Sorry, I
troublemaker.
gotta help with the how.
As usual, Ahau brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
What is this?
Oh.
Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika!
I got him, Mualani.
Expert Ahau wrangling, Archon? Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall...
Yeah, he definitely seems like he's scared of her. She's the first person I've seen him go, She'd probably give him a nice little beat down.
Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you. Ahau ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Oh.
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. How? Help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Understood. How? You have to learn to be good at some point.
I never noticed this in Mualani. That's cute.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
It's too late, How. Time for retribution. Oh? Okay. I think I've Finish talking to everybody. Okay. Party time. Oh god. Oh gosh. For now, you set aside your troubles to savor the delicious food in this happy occasion. Ah.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. Well, what's that?
Hmm?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one? Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and they'll even join in.
Oh, that reminds me of my Saurian companion. Her name was Inella. Mela. She wasn't the sharpest the tankosaur, but she was incredibly brave. There was nothing to do. She would lounge around the tribe without making a sound, even if you bumped into her. Sometimes visitors would think she was all up passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. She was little. I took her on all sorts of adventures. But Saurians grew a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Yeah, she was tough. Marissa told me she was amazing in the final battle. I had to defend the stadium, so I never got the chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just get to the important part. I actually saw her in my dreams the past few nights. It felt so real, like it was really her. She gave me a ride. We traveled all around Nalan together. We were both so happy.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Oh. Everybody's having lucid dreams.
Wait, you've had dreams too?
I guess not lucid dreams, just very
Paimon, you
lucid.
dreamt of your aphids or something.
He probably did.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too.
He really did dream about his aphids.
Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
And kids are always super spoiled.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely
Aw.
been eating.
Poor little Saurian.
I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him.
Well, looks like everyone's had dreams, including me. Could they be related somehow?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
I'm on?
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide.
Yep, I
I
thought
dreamt
it.
about
I
Koichi.
thought so.
She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me.
That's interesting.
It was a dream. Nothing more.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up in the first place.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
You tell everyone about your dream, including the captain and the souls.
You're kidding. The captain?
Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him? Alright, now that kind of sounds weird.
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
Think so?
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne.
Let me guess, it weakened the, like, wall between our world and the night realm, night world, night place, night kingdom?
Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
Definitely, everyone else had some kind of nice
The
dream.
shamans in my
I
tribe
saw a
often
weird
receive
vision.
visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look?
I mean, sure.
If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
That's incredible.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Well, I am curious about the captain. I want to know about his true goal.
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Well, I imagine so. We're kind of at a party right now. Follow on and take part in the ceremony. Oh, it's not too far. Though I will say, I feel like this is a naturally good stopping point. Party is happening, people are having a good time, and we're about to learn something about a dream. So I think that's a good stopping point. Do I have enough for a wish though? Oh, I still only have 6. I feel like the captain's up to something. We're gonna find out what it is in the next episode. So for now, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, and turn on bell notifications so you know when we go live. Same thing over on Twitch. Tsubaki Sensei, thank you so much for hanging out. We are on the final act of the main Archon quest. There's a couple more here. It looks like these aren't the main ones, right? I'm gonna have to do these. See what those ones are up to. That's pretty awesome. And then as far as leveling everybody up, tomorrow we should be able to get the final little items here. Send Malwika to final ascension level, and then Benny as well. Eventually.
Ow!
Eventually. But for now, thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one. So ta-ta for now. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!